Alright, cool. So we are on. Hello.
We're back.
So what we're going to do here, I reckon, is, you know when you have a phone call, you've got to have like 10 minutes where you talk shop?
Oh, yeah.
It's got to set the scene.
Yeah.
So how's it been?
Yeah, pretty good. Been enjoying the weather.
Good.
Out and about trying to hit the gym.
Trying to hit the gym. How's it going? You getting...
Oh, yep, getting there.
Having fun?
They've been killing me with chin-ups every week.
Oh, what's the deal with chin-ups? Like, I could do chin-ups as a kid.
Yep. Absolutely lost the ability. Yeah.
It's like the ratio is flipped.
I swear, yeah.
Like
monkey bars and things used to be easy as.
Yeah.
And now, yeah.
I'm thinking about getting back into like weights and stuff.
Yeah, with like a strong 5 or something, or just your own having a go.
I'm just gonna do my own thing.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna do my own thing because normally when I do it, okay, there's two things. First of all, I get too in my head.
Yep.
About like, oh, you're doing the wrong technique.
Oh, you form, bro.
Yeah, and then you do it. You work out something like you can do it, and then you're like, let's do more.
Yep.
Okay, and then secondly, I'll do it consistently for a month. And I'll start to see some like positive results. Then I'll be like, oh, I'm done.
I've achieved.
I don't need to do it.
Good. Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. And I am going to blog that because I think like if I blog it, at least there'll be some sort of pressure for me to not stop doing it.
Accountability, keep you honest. Yeah. And people can respond saying your form sucks.
Yeah. Hey, you know what's messed up?
Yeah.
Sugar.
Oh yeah. It's a poison.
Man, when I got back at the start of the year, I looked into sugar.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've got to stop taking this stuff. Like, it's not good.
Yep.
Like, you would know, and anyone who knows me in real life, I used to eat like a ton of sugar. You go to Woolworths, you get the big bag of lollies.
Yeah. Just mud through it, get a mud cake, get through it.
Yeah, so I stopped that.
Okay, yep.
At the start of the year. And then just recently I was like, hey, you know, I've had a Friday. Let's get a treat. Let's get like a can of soft drink.
Yeah.
And some mints or something. And then like I woke up the next day, I felt like a dead person. I felt like a zombie. I was like,
run over by a truck.
Like, you know when you're hungover and like you can sort of do things but like nothing feels real? I was like, why am I suffering so much? All I did was eat some lollies.
One can of Coke.
What I want to do today is remember, like I said, this is super quick. So we were walking around.
Yes.
And I was saying like you've got to like spawn somewhere away from the switch.
Yes, otherwise you'll get stuck in a loop.
Yes. Yeah. So what I want to do today is look at something. I can set it up so that we don't have to worry about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it'll also help us set up branching dialogues and things.
Yeah.
But I guess before we get into that, I gave you some homework.
Yes, that's right. Yes. Was that to come up with a name? Yes, I've come up with a name. It is, and is very on theme, Second Scratch, and then colon, Revenge of the Lava Cat. So it kind of implies there was a successful first Scratch game, which I like. So,
that's a good omen.
And this was called Project 2, so it kind of keeps with that theme. So yes, and also every good RPG needs a subtitle and a main title, and you can call it SS. All kinds of
SSIV.
Yeah.
Do you know how many Final Fantasy VII games there are? You think there'd just be one?
Yeah, one or two. Yeah, I know Advent Children. Yeah.
Did you know there's Final Fantasy VII snowboarding?
Oh gosh. That's ridiculous.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Here's what I came up with.
Yeah. Magical Destroy. Oh, that's good. I like that. Let's go with that. Magical Destroy. What's the music?
You remember this?
Oh, yes. That's good.
Okay.
It's the aesthetic. No, I think it's a winner.
Yeah. Oh, we can do second scratch. I mean,
No.
that's... Alright, so, cool. So, this will be like... Some tutorials I see are sort of like, they start with the big picture, and then they're like, this is the big picture, and then this is how it applies.
Yep.
And some tutorials are like, okay, do this, do this, do this. There you go, you made a dialogue system.
This is how it's ended, yeah.
So here's the easy dialogue system. We just click here, and then we click here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to do the first thing.
Okay, yep.
So all the stuff we're going to do today is using something called variables.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, you probably know what a variable is.
X, Y, Z.
Exactly.
Yep.
So we've got the game. We've got the game system, which is like running the whole time.
Yep.
And there's a bunch of little background variables that completely, you can use them for whatever you want. I think there's like 20 of them. You can probably make more. And you can, at any point, set one of them to a value.
Yep.
And then the system will adapt based on
what that is. Yep.
based on what that is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to set a variable when we walk through one of these
Okay.
portals that sets the portal that we land on to be disabled.
Yeah, I see. Yep.
Yeah. And then in the blocks around the portal, when we step anywhere away from the portal, it will activate all the portals.
Yeah, it will. Yep. Okay, that makes sense.
Cool. So I guess the first thing I'll do is, again, just to refresh from last week, we have like the map mode,
Yep.
dropping down the terrain, and then we have the event mode, which is more sort of programming stuff. So if we double click here, we've got this move sound effect, and then we've got this transfer going on.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so what I'll do is, I guess, just go double right click, edit, and I'm just going to change this so that, let me just put the player here. It doesn't matter, I'm just going to choose somewhere.
Just somewhere.
Yeah, cool. All good, but then I'll double click down here to
A new.
Yep.
Yep.
To put a new thing, and if I just look around here,
Control variables under game progression. Is that it?
yeah, that's probably it. Cool. So this is saying, all right, gonna set. You can set a single variable, or you can set a bunch of variables.
Yep.
But as you can see here, we've got all of these, and we can also name them.
Yep.
So we can say, hey, I'll just set this to portals.
Yep.
And I'll just set that to a value of 0. And a value of 0, I guess, will just indicate that the portals should be disabled.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, cool. So we've got that, and you can just set that to anything you want. Keep that at 0. Great. And I will set that variable before I transfer the player.
Yep.
So again, disable all the portals and move the player. Cool. So then on the other hand, whoops, we can go here, and this is where we're transferring to.
Yep.
I'm just going to double click there to make a new event, and I'll say, alrighty, actually, you know what, I'll be a little bit lazy, and I'll just use quick event. So let's go quick event, transfer, go, and I guess we'll just transfer like here.
Yep.
Go down. Great. Okay.
Perfect.
So that's that. But if we land here right now, we're going to transfer back immediately.
Yeah. Yep.
So what I can do is I can click here and say there's these conditions. So this is the condition for which this thing will be activated. And this will make a little more sense if I go up here and make a new event page.
Okay.
So right now this event page is completely blank. This is saying when we step here, absolutely nothing will happen. And then we say, alrighty, well the condition for that is that portals is 0.
Yes.
So right now this is like in the disabled state.
I see. Yep.
But then this is the transfer thing, we'll say, hey, the condition for this is that portals
is 1.
is 1.
Yep. I getcha.
And that's it. It's as simple as that.
And if you...
We could also...
Yeah.
can we rearrange these? Oh, it doesn't matter.
If you'd kept this one blank and you only had 2
Yep.
activated with a condition,
Yep.
how would that work? Would it...
Do you mean if we didn't
Yeah,
have
if
this
you didn't,
condition?
if you didn't tick this one, but you only set up the other one with a condition, would that break everything, or would that,
That's a
or would
great...
it kind of say in all other cases do number 1?
Yeah, that's a great question. There's a default behavior which is like, for one thing, if we got a bunch of these different pages set up, but they all have the same condition, then the highest page
Left
number
to right, yeah. Oh, that, yeah.
is selected.
Okay.
So if we made another one which had portals bigger than 1, it would go here instead.
Okay.
Yep. On the other hand, and maybe we could test this, but I believe if both of these conditions were not imposed, it would just go to the highest page number.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So we got that. This will only activate if the portal is activated. And then what we can do is just click here to make a new event and say this thing will, I mean, it really doesn't matter, but for instance, just set that and then go control variable, set the portal value to 1. And this is saying when
you step there, change it from 0 to 1.
Exactly.
Yep.
Cool. So then just copy paste that event around and we can give it a go. Is there any music going? Oh, no music. Oh well.
Okay, so
right now
we're here. We haven't automatically teleported. If you hit, if you go up and then back down.
Oh. Player touch.
That'll do it.
Yeah, right.
2 was already set up with player touch. Anyway, yeah.
Okay, let me just quickly double check these ones. Yep.
Move on to the...
Yep, so it was set up so the trigger was action button. So you had to like move off,
there,
hit
press
space or
space
something.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a bit silly, isn't it? Yep.
That is a little... Oh, well, we found it.
Yep. Now, if this ain't it...
If this ain't it, who knows?
Yeah. Magical destroy.
Okay. Nothing right now.
Oh, very
perfect.
nice. That's good.
Okay, cool. So you can probably imagine how we can set this up for all of these.
Yeah.
So we can walk like here and go wherever we want to go. And there's nothing crazy that we need to set up. So it's not like we need to set up like, oh, it's 1 if we're over here, it's 2 if we're over here.
You can always set 1s and 0. Yeah.
1s and 0s. Yeah.
Although it would end up looking really messy at the end because you'd have so many different squares coloured for different... I guess that's just the way it is.
It would. But on the plus side...
You can copy that.
You can copy it. And on the plus side, you only see this in the editor.
Yeah, correct.
You don't see it in the game.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah.
Cool. Very cool.
Okay, so as an exercise... Okay, so as an exercise... Try to set up, using variables, a branching dialogue or a dialogue with the lava cat.
Okay, yep, sure.
So something like the first time he says something, but then the second
time he says something. Yeah, I get you. Yeah. Okay, yep, can do. Step 1 would be to remember which one sends us to lava cat. I think all of these do.
I think they all do.
Okay, cool.
You can if you want to,
yeah,
you could like delete all the others and then edit one and then...
Oh yeah, true. That's a good idea. Alright, so just use the delete button. Alright, so here's the trigger, which is transferring here. So, when you move here, when you touch that, Lava Cat says that. He says, welcome to whatever. We will create a new step. make it a variable. Now we wouldn't want to use the portal one, I imagine, so we would make a second one, which would be called lava cat chat. And it looks like, because we could have heaps of these, it looks like
you just go change maximum, add some more.
You could have heaps. Okay. So set it. And what's interesting, I guess, you could, like, if you want to, you go there 10 times and he says something different, I guess that's where you do add one. Yeah. And then each, okay. But either way, we'll set it to 1 when you go through it. Okay. Apply. Okay. Now, okay. Move there, set it to 1, and then you would go here, and then you'd leave, and it'd say, dang it. And then I'm guessing you would then, I guess it doesn't matter which order you do it in, but you would create a new, nope, you would not do that. You'd delete this one. You'd create a new one here, which is set that variable, lava cat chat. So you could set it back to 0, but then you'd be back where you started. Let's make it 2. Sure. Okay, that makes it 2 when you leave. So then we need to say if it's... and here's the interesting thing. This doesn't check for a variable value before it says welcome to Lava Land. So it's almost like we need to make this a...
So there's actually a few ways you can do it. You can put an if
directly in the contents?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do that because we've seen this other way. Alright, so it's a new one.
Yep. And it's down there in its conditional branch.
Conditional branch. Okay. If u is...
I think it's variable.
Yeah. If lava cat is 0... I see. You could have it linked to something else. Okay. If it's 0, it means we've never walked through the portal. In which case we want him to say what is said.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so you can do if else.
If do this, else do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yep. Okay, so I think that works. And then no. Okay.
So that's set up.
Oh, and then I'd have to copy this into there, or yeah.
Oh yeah. I was going to say that with the conditional, you've got a bunch of different pages there, and it's because there's a bunch of different. I think you just right click and edit. Yeah, and that's because there's a bunch of different things you can check. So you can check, like, for instance, if
you have this person.
Yeah. Like, do you have a swords person in your crew or something? Do you have a certain amount of gold?
Has this person showed up yet?
Yeah.
There you go.
And that's,
there's lots of different...
Yeah, and that script thing down the bottom, you can, just on number 4, that script thing, you can just write your own, like, custom JavaScript.
Yeah. Wow, it's pretty cool.
I think you might... Oh, yeah, cancel will probably reset that.
Okay, so if lava cat chat variable is 0, means we've never walked through this. We want him to say this kind of thing.
Yep.
So, can I guess I can do this?
Yep.
Alright, and then it's interesting. Would I create my second if in here? Not really, because then that's still in 0, then do this.
I think you probably want an else.
Oh, okay, yeah. If 0, yeah. So if for whatever reason I had 5 different options for him to chat each time you go through, I'd have to do something different. But if it's only this or that, I can do an else. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like if you've got like 5 different options, you could just throw in a bunch of ifs.
Yeah. But a spaghetti code kind of thing.
Yeah. Or you could have a bunch of different event pages. Or there's probably other ways to do it too.
Yep. Okay. So I will edit this. You're talking about this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. I see, and then it will create this else.
Yep.
Alright, so then I will be lazy and copy this in. Okay. Alright. Otherwise, back for more. And then, if I don't create any more changing of variables, every time I go through, it will say back for more.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alright, well, I think that's everything, but only one way to test it. This square works for now.
Yeah.
Welcome to Lava Land. Ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Dang it. Back for more. Ah, yeah, okay, yep, good point.
Yeah.
Okay, quick speed run. Welcome to Lava Land. Oh, get out of there. Dang it. Back for more. Dang it. Oh, I see. And then I could also create
A thing
the
there.
second time I leave there if I wanted. Yeah. And then it will now just be in a loop of back for more.
Yeah.
There you go. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Another thing you can do, it's not a big deal, but if you just pop into that event, you see that actually both branches have the same transfer event.
Yes.
So what you could do is just add that
add
once.
it at the...
Just after the end.
Oh, because this is the end of the if?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. And then it will... Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, very interesting. Back for more. Is this... Oh, that's just saying I could add something there. You don't delete it, yeah. Ah, there you go. So it's controlling the variable. Yep. Copying the thing.
Yeah.
It's very nifty.
So you can use this for like quest systems and stuff.
Oh, I see. Yep.
So like, the first time you talk to someone, they'll say, hey, they'll give you the quest. And then the next time you talk to them, they're like, have you done the quest?
Are you doing
yet?
it? Yeah. Or they could check for an item.
Exactly.
Which is, you have the,
Yeah.
that's pretty good. There you go.
Cool. But
That's good. No,
I guess
very handy.
that'll be it.
That'll do it. Nice
now.
quick one.
Yep.
No.
Alrighty. So have a good one. And see you guys around.
Cheers, guys. Bye.